touched this game in a couple years, so this is going to be a fun one. Going to start new and fresh. Just real quick, got to make sure that this is all set up right. Oh, I love Facebook's UI. Not Facebook. There we go. Alrighty. Oh, wait. Okay, yep. Game automatically saves my progress. Blah, blah, blah.
I see you gather before me.
Oh.
Hungry,
I guess I'm starting
terrified,
anyway.
clutching your babes to your breast. Emperor Emir has marched his legions into our lands, laid siege to every fortress from here to the Blue Mountains. Rabid and ravenous, he bites and bites away. Men of the North,
Real quick, make sure
you
my glass
stand
is
at the
topped off.
precipice. Your kings have failed you, so now
Here we
you
go.
turn to the gods. And yet you do not plead. You do not kneel to dust your heads with ash.
Off to a good start, guys.
Instead, you wail,
missed my
why
mouth.
have the gods forsaken us? We must look into the trials we failed long ago. In a time past, our world intertwined with another through an upheaval scholars call the conjunction of the spheres. The gods allowed unholy forces to slip into our domain. The offspring of that cataclysm was the nefarious force called
I forget
magic.
that every single Witcher game just kind
Yet
of
we did
touches
not
on the
banish it,
topic of
instead
how
studying the vile
humans
arcane
came
for
to
our
exist
own
within this
power
realm,
and
how they weren't the first ones. But
And
another
the
thing that's really fun
monsters
is that
at our door,
all three of the games take
the
place
unholy
after all the
relics
books
of
that were
this
written,
conjunction.
whereas like the
The
Netflix
trolls,
series
the
is the first
corpse
book
eaters,
in its
the
collection of short
werewolves.
stories.
Did we raise our
The
swords
games are all
against them?
after all the
Or
books,
have we laid this
and so to
burden on
establish the
others?
universe of The Witcher,
One so-called
for the first two games they
witches.
gave Geralt amnesia.
Stray children taught the
And so it'd
ways
be
of
like,
foul
you say I'm a
sorcery.
witcher,
Their
what is
bodies
that?
mutated through blasphemous ritual.
Shit.
Sent to fight monsters, though they could not distinguish good from evil. The
Instead
flicker
of being smart enough to
humanity
do this and just give a
long
cutscene.
extinguished within them. Yes, their numbers have dwindled through the years, but a few still roam our lands, offering their bloody work for coin. To this day, they shame us with their very existence. The North bleeds, flogged by war. The battles are the gods' whip, chastisement for our sins. And let us not forget the terrors, the scourges from beyond our world.
Rides the sky.
The wild hunt rides the sky with every full moon. The Dark Raiders abduct our children into lands unknown. Some say they herald a second conjunction.
Well, that's
Can we
not
chart a
good.
course back
The
into the
first
light?
one brought humans
Will we find the
and,
strength to banish
and
the mages
demons
from our
to a
kingdoms?
magical world
Unite around the
that
warmth of the
had
eternal
elves and
fire.
lovely creatures. And the fun thing is as soon as
Now
humans
is the
showed up
time of
in
the
this
sword
world,
and axe.
humans do best.
None will fight this war in our stead.
Impress other cultures.
Nigh is the time of
You can't see it,
madness
but I
and
just dabbed.
disdain.
We're just gonna go ahead and new game that. I could do a new game plus. Oh well, I've never completed the base game, so that's not gonna happen. Huh, I didn't even know that was an option. I do own those. Why does it not let me select those? Now I'm curious. Oh, can I do the audio and pull? Nope. Really? It's only available in English and in Portuguese. Unless I download additional languages. Oh, hold on. Only the microphone audio is being broadcast. How many languages are available for me to download? I am curious. Let us see, guys. So my options are French and Polish. Huh. Eh. Tell you what, if fucking 4.5 GB for Polish language patch. I'm gonna do it anyway because I'm curious, but we're not gonna wait for that to install. That's not happening, not today. So English it is. HUD configuration, HUD visibility, HUD size, terrific action log. I don't know what that is. We're gonna leave that off. Oh, that's boat durability. I misread. That is goat. Yeah, the Polish, it's gets patched in. Well, it is available. It just needs to get updated. And I have already started the download on it so that I can enjoy the Polish. The language at which Andrzej Sharpowski? I think it's Sharpowski. I think that's right. He's got a hard name for me to pronounce, but I'm bad with words. I can barely speak English. But the language at which he intended. Alright, let's see, those all seem to be good. Alright, it's a new game it is. Fresh start. Oh, fuck me. No. I'm just gonna... Yeah. Oh! Simulate Witcher 2 save. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. I don't know what that's gonna do for me. Maybe it will do something. The whole series is trauma. It's nice to play this after having watched the show for a bit because the show is a really good adaptation of that first book in the collection of short stories, and it gives a really good perspective as to how Geralt's personality and his dialogue should be, and it'll give just a richer experience, I hope, more so than my first initial attempt to play through this. But I do appreciate it there. I didn't realize that the music was loud. The settings. I will adjust the settings when the game begins. Or until I get really drunk and I just get super loud. Because one of those is coming. Hey ho, cheers, I'm drinking that. Only 9 minutes in and I feel the bullets. I do also apologize for the function because I do get a bunch of excuse me. Did you know that just fucking made me think of this? Oh, okay, so you know how on the show his name is Jaskier? Jaskier is, I forget what language, but they changed his name to either Blossom or fucking it's another flower, I forget. But it just depends on whether or not you're reading, watching, or playing, because his name is different in all three things, but it's the same character. And so Jaskier, Blossom, or fucking whatever fucking flower his name is in this game, and he will follow you around apparently and play music for you. Also, seeing all the bathtub scenes makes me realize we see a lot of tits and stuff. I want a petition to see Geralt's dick. Give me his dick. 2020. Give me Henry Cavill's Geralt's dick.
It wasn't meant to.
Everybody else gets nudity.
To prod you to hurry. It's midday already. You promised Ciri you'd train with her. Go before Vesemir bores her to death with
The
those
funny thing for
etchings.
me is that my TV is turned down a fair amount. It's only like 1 or 2 out of like 99 for volume. My actual console right now is louder than my TV. I can hear its fan better than I can hear the audio of this dialogue.
So, later then.
See you later.
Well, this isn't real. Another thing that I think is really funny is that, like, the way Geralt's described in the short stories and in the novels is he's not at all an attractive individual. He's a very ugly looking man. And so to have him, like, his character look like a ruggedly handsome person, or to have, like, Henry Cavill playing as him in the show, it's such a weird thing just based on the description that I know of. Oh god, yes! 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 Henry Cavill, honestly, he might be the shittiest Superman I've ever seen, but there's nobody else I can imagine playing as Geralt. Oh, okay. That's a lot of words. Hello. This tutorial will introduce the game's core elements. Each message will be saved in the glossary, where you'll also find detailed information about world lore and gameplay mechanics. To disable tutorial messages, go to the Options menu. The minimap in the upper right-hand corner of your display shows your current location in the surrounding area. Underneath the minimap, you'll find the Objectives for your active quest. I forget how just, like, generally pretty, too, this game is. Because it's a really good-looking game. Oh, that's right, that's the insignia for fire. Extinguish. With my fancy magic. One of these days I will properly finish Season 1 of The Witcher. I'm about halfway through it, and I don't want it to end, which is why I'm taking it so slow, as opposed to my usual binge-watching 3 seasons in a couple days. Hey, a fun thing to know is that this game is anywhere between 60 to 100 hours, but also the world record for speedrunning it is just over 2 hours. That is so good. I'm so happy with it. Like, honestly, it is also the most video game-ass fucking TV show I've ever seen in my life. And just, its rendition of The Witcher, like, I have always had an interest in the Witcher story, but I've had a hard time just due to the first 2 games being such clunky, nerdy-ass RPGs. Like, the first game follows in the footsteps of shit like Knights of the Old Republic and the first Dragon Age. Like, it's old. It plays like an old game. Its story is super convoluted, doesn't follow the books. It does the whole extra exposition just to introduce people into the universe. But the second game had a bunch of
Better go see
convoluted
Ciri.
game mechanics,
Go
and
and
so I
train
had
with
gotten to
her,
like the first
then
main
come back.
town, and that's
Give
about
me a
it in the
chance to put
second
my
game,
face on.
because it was
Of all the
too
women I've
much
known,
shit
you're the only one
that
who
it
does
threw at
that
you. The
before.
alchemy stuff
You've
was
known
intense.
me.
All the extra shit.
What's it matter?
It was too
ever thought of
many
you.
mechanics for me to handle, and I was like, I don't. It's cool, but I don't enjoy it. And so this game I liked, but my other thing is not having a big background with The Witcher made it very weird for me to try and oh, that's right, I can adjust the settings now. Made it really weird for me to try and get into this game. We're gonna just drop everything down to 60. You know what, 70 is probably a nice touch. But no, finally playing this one was nice because it's a solid RPG. It's a pretty good game. I mean, it's, I think, 8 years old now. 8 or 9 years old now. And despite... No, that doesn't feel right, because this is fucking PS4. I'm gonna do a quick Google search, because I'm curious as to when this came out. The Witcher 3. I can type in English words really good. 2015, so it's 5 years old. Oh shit, I dropped my phone. It's 5 years old, and for a 5-year-old RPG, it holds up all right, but it has some dated mechanics. But anyways, I'm rambling now.
Witcher's
So you can
fast
tell I've been
asleep.
drinking.
Ciri's disappeared somewhere, of course.
What was I talking about? Story. Oh yes, okay, so it's a nice introduction into The Witcher because it has the introductory cutscene. It talks about Kaer Morhen. It establishes the characters very early on, but it's still like not having a background for the character is kind of rough. And every single time I've tried to order this book, which has been 3 different times, me
Why?
and somebody else ordered the
Time
last
to wake
copy
up,
from somewhere at
Master.
the same time, and of
These
course the
lessons
other
so
person
boring
got
they
it.
put you to sleep too.
Damn it. After taking notes
So,
on ghouls and owlghouls,
being able to
wanted
watch the
rest
show
my
is a
eyes.
wonderful
Making
way
her
to
slow
establish
through
the
that
character
quick?
just because
No
it
wonder
is
she
based on
took
that
off.
first collection
John
of
of
short
Bruges
stories.
lacks flair, true,
And
but
it's-
he's reliable. Not like the
Yeah,
hogwash they print
I know.
nowadays.
But
She's tackling the pen.
just having the
right?
having that fucking series exist now as a collection of the short stories properly
How many
adapted to the
times do I
screen,
have to
adapted
tell her?
well,
Don't train alone.
like
You're
having
only
the story,
beds
having
or
the
arrows.
character done right.
Bring our young
It's
damsel to the
so
lower
fun to
courtyard.
watch,
She
and it's a
wants to
really
practice,
cool story.
she'll
And
get to
like, I know
practice.
people who don't enjoy high fantasy. For example, Dean doesn't enjoy high fantasy
Gotta
very
admit,
much.
we've spoiled her.
But the only
We've
2 high fantasy things I know that they
Been saying
like
it from the start.
is now The
Ciri
Witcher
needs a firm
and Dragon
hand.
Age.
Been saying that true.
So,
But you let her walk all over you just like the rest of us do.
Fine. I suppose I'm partly to blame.
did you know
This
there's a
has to
petition to
end.
have Mark Hamill
Now.
play as Vasimir?
Killing monsters is not something to be.
I don't know if
taken lightly.
Vasimir shows up at
Ciri
all
must
in the
understand
current
that.
series of The
Seems
Witcher,
to
but
become
there
one.
is the petition for Mark Hamill to
I'll
play
see
as
you
him just
below.
because they feel like he'd do real justice to the character. Which I am all for. But in general, too, the whole casting of The Witcher is really well done. Like,
Wrong.
oh god.
Now I see why you were so eager to practice. Strike.
That froze there for a sec. I'm so excited to get to the point in the series where everyone's timeline properly intersects finally. And I'm really excited because I imagine that we're not going to be getting series Witcher training in the first season, just considering I'm already halfway through and there's no sign of their stories intersecting just yet. No, not
Enough.
true.
Get
I'm
down.
halfway through episode 5 and Geralt
With a
and
flick?
Yennefer have
What
met.
do you think?
So that timeline
Alright.
has started to intersect.
Take off the
But for
blindfold.
series story to intersect with the rest, I'm really excited to see what
You've
they
got
do with
work
it.
to do. Your reflexes are still slow.
Maybe for a witcher.
Think drowners or striggers will go easy on you because you haven't undergone the mutations?
How'd you feel about
Oh,
the
in your
episode with the
shoes, I'd fear
Striga?
Vesemir more than any
Because
Striga.
I felt they did
Disobeying his
a
instructions.
really good job. I tend to
Lies.
forget how terrifying
Well, yes,
Polish
but-
folklore is.
But was horribly dull.
I know. And you know that's no excuse.
I'm sorry.
Where are my
Won't
chips?
happen
I had a
again.
bag over here somewhere. Hold on. Oh,
Better not.
Vesemir said if it does, he'll make you eat a
See,
bowl of
that's
slugs
like
covered in
that
salt.
dialogue option. I feel
You!
Exactly. So you'd best behave. Come on, we'll practice with the others down below.
Shall we run the walls?
flaming hot Doritos. We're gonna begin the tutorial.
Of course. Is a Witcher school or an elven bathhouse?
Beat you to the bottom.
Maybe if you fall.
Okay, so I haven't ever gotten this far in the game, but did you know that there is a quest in this game where you're trying to regain the favor of... Hold on, how do I... Oh god. I'm really feeling it now. There's a quest in the game where you're trying to regain the favor of one of your friends, and so you have to put on a show. And so Geralt works as one of the main writers for this play, and you have to choose whether or not it's a tragedy or a comedy. And then after that, you have to decide whether or not Geralt will play the lead or not. And if you do play the lead, you have to get the lines right. So you have this whole fucking vein of comedy right there. Look a bit rough there, buddy. Cat got your tongue?
Anything to say for yourself,
Heyo.
young lady?
I'm very sorry, Uncle Vesemir.
Young blood craves action, I understand that. But when you fight a beast, knowledge counts as much as your silver sword. At the very least, you ought to be able to tell a ghoul from an owl ghoul.
By markings, like unto the Panthera tigris that in Zerrikania dwells.
A detail
and
too
by
that
the
I think
sickly
is really
paleness
nice that
of
they
its
did right
visage.
in the show,
you
but
did
couldn't really do
read
for the
the chapter.
game, is
Still,
that
you should
Geralt
have
doesn't really
asked if-
carry
But
both his
you
swords
were
at once.
asleep, Uncle Vesemir.
He tends to keep one in its sheath with Roach.
Don't try to weasel your way
And
out
so,
of this.
A
The
witcher
game
must
has
know
you
how
always
to
have
trick his
both mounted onto
opponent.
your back
You
at all
said so
times,
yourself.
just to function for a gameplay mechanic of
Might
switching
have.
between the silver
But
sword
don't
and the
use my
standard
words
steel
of
sword.
wisdom on Vesemir, got it? That's
But
playing
to
with
see that
fire.
properly done in the show is just a really cool thing.
Fine, we talked enough. Geralt, you're with me, Lambert with Eskel, Ciri with the dummy.
Again?
Stop groaning and grab a sword. What do you think? Should we start by reviewing the fundamentals or go right to free training?
We're gonna have to review fundamentals because I don't fucking remember how to fight. I've noticed it's not letting
Should
me
work
skip
on
the
the
tutorial. It's not
basics.
even giving me the
Even
option to skip
skilled
the tutorial.
masters
Like it
need
shows
to
it, but
know
I
the
can't select it.
fundamentals, And Ciri's barely a novice.
And also, this is a complete edition game, but for some reason, when you select like the skipping the game and just doing the DLC. One steel, one silver. Okay. Okay.
Quick cut.
All right.
1, 2, 3. Strong strikes now. Give it all you got. Never lock your elbow when striking, young lady.
Position, Ciri. Footwork.
So am I dodging? Oh, yep, I'm dodging. Wait, okay, so there's dodge and there's roll. Those are two separate things? So I take it there's not a block function. Oh, no, there is. There's a parry.
Geralt holds his sword.
Okay.
What am I supposed to parry? Like you stupid dummy.
Pretend now, live let painful. Riposte! Strike! Counter-strike!
Maybe a storm's coming.
Okay, it offers a riposte.
Now, young
Just the fact that it
Bring
has,
the day to a close, we'll go over a few witches' signs. Let's start with Quen. Ciri, Quen is sometimes called the Witch's Shield. Now watch carefully to see why.
sorry. Just the fact that it has a separate dodge versus roll is kind of intriguing to me. I don't remember that.
I want to see sparks.
Oh, this is the one.
See? If not for the Quen sign, I'd be aflame by now.
Just light everyone on fire.
Alright, Geralt. Come on. Damn it. See that, Ciri? Ard will knock anyone or Time for Axii. Damn it. I hate this feeling. Ugh. Axii can really muddle your mind. Come on. Show her, Geralt. See this, Ciri? Couldn't move if I wanted to.
Okay, it's that one.
Don't worry, Ciri. Quen will dampen the blow.
Oh god. So I gotta use... Well, that's fine. I'll probably still keep playing. And if you come back in time, you can just join the same link. I'll probably still be here. Hold arrow. Oh god. It's making me hold buttons now.
Quick and painful.
This requires coordination.
Fine.
Alright.
Enough. Continue
Sheath my
training at
sword.
will.
Excuse me.
Whoa! You really showed him, kid.
Ciri, get down here.
A little she-devil. As soon as she's back, we'll set her to polishing all the swords at Kaer Morhen.
I should probably not open
Find
another
that
Red Bull
helmet?
now at 1:30 in the morning, so I gotta figure something else out. I don't want to migrate too far from the vodka,
Ciri?
just because that is what I've been heavily drinking already.
I'll make sure.
But my
to find
mixer
every
options are
last blade
limited
for
on
you.
that front. What do you think? Should I migrate over to whiskey or tequila?
What that?
Alright, in that case, I know what mixer I'm going for.
Vesemir.
One of my favorite drinks, I call it the poor man's Paloma. It is also commonly known as tequila con squirt, which is roughly translates or directly translates to tequila with squirt. Have my lovely bottle of Salza Gold. It's 1:30 in the morning and I work all day today. But I don't care. I got this. Just gonna... There we go. Temeria, Road to Vizima, May 1272.
You all right?
Had a nightmare.
Also, I don't know
About?
if you know this, but this is technically not Earth either. It is a
Take
whole
forever
different
to
world.
explain.
Dawn some way
Because
off.
humans got
We've
pulled from
time.
Earth, as well as demons got pulled from another dimension, the Great Cataclysm, or whatever the hell they call it, the Convergence, I think is what it's called in this.
Started in the guest
But it's when all the
room at
dimensions kind of
Kaer
came
Morhen.
together, and
I was
then,
relaxing in the
you know, the
tub
humans
next
did
to
their
me.
thing and oppressed the elves and
Triss?
ruined
Yennefer.
life for just about everybody, and the
Funny, isn't it?
demons came and
She's
ruined
never
life for
been there.
everybody else.
Seemed so real in my dream.
Whole bunch of
though.
good stuff.
Was she nagging you about something? True to life, indeed.
Ooh,
We'll
never gonna
find
hear me say this about anything, but I think I put too much tequila in that.
In the dream, I went and found Ciri. Then we trained.
Those were the days.
Ooh,
Little she-devil.
whew, shit.
I've trained kids who were faster, stronger, but none had her character.
Might have to actually slow down after that. I want to be drunk but not black out. God
Didn't
damn.
end well, did it? Your dream.
No. A wild hunt appeared, attacked Ciri. I couldn't move, stood there like a stump.
It was just a dream.
That's the problem. It was more. In the past, when Ciri'd appear in my dreams, something was wrong. She was in danger.
We taught her how to defend herself from anything, wraiths included.
Yeah. Oh,
Be dawning soon. Time to go.
Wait. Show me the letter from Yennefer. Might have overlooked some hint in there.
Didn't overlook anything. We were meant to meet in Willoughby. That's what she wrote. Meanwhile, one army or another burned the village to the ground. All we can do is follow her trail, so...
Stop talking for a minute and give me the letter. Ah, how about that? It does smell of lilac and gooseberries.
You were gonna read it, not sniff it.
We must meet soon. Willoughby near Vizima. Nothing else to guide us there. What's this postscript? I still have the unicorn?
yep.
Stuffed unicorn. Used it once or twice. Certain situations.
I forgot about that.
The things young
Just a
folk
straight up,
get
like,
to these days.
full-scale
Back on topic.
taxidermy fucking unicorn that they
look?
just
How far behind
boned
Yennefer
down
are
on.
we?
2 or 3 days. Trail's fresh. But it looks like it leads
God, I love
towards
The Witcher.
main road. Could be muddled there.
Despite my limited knowledge of The Witcher.
Wait, hear that?
I hear it. I smell it. Ghouls.
Oh, something else really fun is that his horse's name is Roach, and there's a fairly prominent character named Roche. So that's how creative they were with the naming. Oh, okay. Oh god, I just got the lock on. I have the silver sword equipped already. Oh boy. This movement is going to be weird to me. Well, okay, so my horse doesn't take damage when I attack and just hit right through it. That's good to know. That frame rate pause is not good. Is there not an update to fix that kind of crap? I know my console can handle this. I'm fancy.
Of course.
Got adrenaline skills.
An
Oh
army's
my god,
pass,
that's gonna fucking kill me.
necrophages follow. Let's go before any more show up.
Joke's on you, I don't play anything above medium anymore. What do you think I am, in high school? I used to carry, nothing but, like, bread
Ever
and
tell you
fresh
about
water in
this
my
sorcerer
inventory,
I
just
knew?
rapid
Couldn't
press it
stop
to heal on
talking
this.
about how useful they are as creatures.
Oh, double press L3, okay.
Because you can brew potions from their blood?
No, because by eating rotting corpses, they prevent epidemics.
Did he know they eat
I want to get this
living
game on
as
PC
well?
just for the
No.
mods.
Really
Because it's like
upsetting,
I can
too.
remove fall
His
damage,
theory
and that's good,
collapsed.
because Geralt can only fall like 5 feet before he like fucking hurts himself. There's also a mod that apparently fixes the fast travel, because you can
War
only
is
fast
not
travel
exactly
to
going
and
our
from
way.
signposts.
We have a side.
The
Which is
Northern
alright,
realms.
but
Radovid's realms, don't you mean? Temeria and Edirn are no
it's
more.
a dated
Radovid's
system for
pledged
sure.
to restore the old borders as soon as he
Ooh.
wins the war.
Believe that?
Gotta believe something. That's what keeps us going.
Don't drink and drive, kids.
Hey there.
We going? Help me! Help!
Can you say tutorial boss? Damn. He muscular as fuck. He just fucking swooped away that whole goddamn horse.
How's it gone?
Yeah. Come out.
Gods, that was close. I was sure I'd end up like my mare.
Provided you got lucky.
Your horse died quickly, but griffins like to toy with their prey. Eat it, alive, piece by piece.
Oh. You'd like a reward, I suppose.
Yeah.
Could always use a few crowns.
Thing is, I've a meager purse at the moment. Nilfgaardians requisitioned my goods. Now this. Here.
Back to the trail.
Like I said, leads to the main road and ends there, muddled.
You seek someone?
Oh fuck. Do.
What's it to you?
Well, you see, there's an inn here in White Orchard. Sole one around. Gets its share of travelers. Perhaps you'll learn something there?
Not a bad idea. Especially since that wound needs cleaning.
Ah, beast barely grazed me. But sure, could use a good rye. Nice and cool, you know, straight from a cellar.
Oh fuck
Let's
me.
go.
Excuse me. Vesemir, did you just clip through that whole motherfucker? Impressive. A new entry has been added to the bestiary. Press the touchpad. Hold X. Oh.
Slower.
That's good to know.
Griffin this close to the village.
Excuse me, I know there's a lot of
Strange.
snorting
My thoughts
and
exactly. In the
burping
forest to
and
the mountain,
what have you.
sure, but here, near the main
to
road.
anyone
Maybe
who's
it's the
just
war.
decided to watch
Corpses
this, I
everywhere, the stench
apologize.
of blood, burnt flesh. Drives monsters crazy sometimes.
Men, too. We need to watch ourselves in White Orchard. And we should leave as soon as we learn
In
it.
the village, don't disturb the peace. Remember, town guards are hired. Watchmen won't tolerate theft, and also won't look kindly on you, costing others. Local residents often erect notice boards near settlements such as village. Okay. Oh, the theft thing. No, it's my best thing on RPGs. Just fucking dig through people's homes, and that's a lot of geese. Okay, you fucking told me circle was dismount, and I just jumped. So, oh, hold. I can read English, guys.
Hey there.
What did the folk do? They could have sewed his head back on. Word is, they laid
What?
Take that down before there's trouble.
That is a coat of arms, the Temerian lilies. They've a right to hang there.
This ain't Temeria no more, old man. It's Nilfgaard now.
My arse it is.
What? Witches?
I'll not drink with Weaverlost freaks.
Beg your pardon for those thugs.
No need. We're used to it.
Folk are jumpy round here. Armies just passed through. Now a griffin's prowling about.
Already had the pleasure. One mean beast.
Mean? Light way for a hunter to put it. Clawed Lena so bad, poor thing's 1 foot in the grave. But does no good to wallow in misfortune. How can I be of service?
With a drop of vodka for me.
Oh, fancy.
You?
That's what I was
Something
drinking.
to wet your tongue.
Okay. I haven't played this in so fucking long.
Show me what you got behind the counter.
Oh, okay. I caught none of that. Oh, it's a torch at 1 gold. Do I have a torch in my inventory? Nope, I do now. What's up? Food and drink, wellness potions. Tawny oil cannot be sold. Stamina regeneration. What is the required level of all? I don't understand that. Oh, fuck. That's not the direction I meant that to go. Alright, we're gonna get the torch back. Okay, we're just gonna back on out of that menu before I fuck something up real bad.
Looking for a woman. Raven-haired, violet eyes, dresses in black and white. Riding in from Willoughby. And, strange as it sounds, lilac and gooseberries might have smelled that.
I've not seen nor smelt such a lady. Believe I'd remember.
Yeah, especially hard to forget this one.
Plenty of travellers about, though. Folk from all over. Might be worth your while to ask after her.
I am very, very hungry. Alright. And in the car. Okay.
Pretty busy place you got.
Nations on the moon. Some search for kin, others just want to get out of the way of the armies. They all need food, drink, and a night's rest in warmth.
So, war's been good for your trade?
Aye, so far. But it'd be best to know peace again. Times like these, you never know what tomorrow will bring.
There a contract on that griffin?
Nay, not at the moment. Used to be. Soon as a beast had built a nest nearby, the alderman would start a collection, or go to the Lord for help. Now the aldermen don't use the privy without asking the Black One's permission first. And seems they hanged the Lord. So no contract.
Shame. We might have done something, but not for free.
Thanks. For everything. Help you bandage that up?
Please. I'm not decrepit yet.
Then I'll ask about Yennefer.
Mm-hmm. Just remember, we'd rather not draw any attention.
You hear? Black One's been out measuring the fields.
Let him measure. But
I'm looking for someone.
And we seek some peace and quiet.
Out of my face, freak. For your breath sours my beer.
dressed in black and white. Seen her? Talk.
Folks say the lady rode through the village a few days back. Galloping so fast she knocked Radabor into a ditch.
Which way did she go?
Dunno. Lots of tracks leading off the main road. Could have gone anywhere.
Oi, people! The freak's taken Micah's mind!
Uh-huh. And I'll take your tongue if you don't shut up.
Oh shit.
Once more, there are 4 factions.
For what?
Faction! What a waste of time. The Earth shall revolve around the sun before you comprehend these rules.
Got a minute?
Why not? Aldert Geert, Assistant Professor in Contemporary History at Oxenfurt Academy.
Geralt of Rivia. Witcher, with tenure. I'm looking for a woman. Long hair, dressed in black and white. Seen anyone like that?
Of course not. Unlike the populace, I know the horsewoman of war is pure poppycock.
Horsewoman of war? What's that about?
Folks say an omen. A beautiful phantom rides the fields at night, looks as you described her. Armies follow her, and all who cross her path meet with misfortune.
I can vouch for the last bit. Know where they saw her?
No, facts interest me, not fairy tales.
War reached Novigrad yet?
Nope, but it's only a matter of time. Nilfgaard on one bank, Redania on the other, drooling over the city like dogs over a juicy bone.
Many a ruler's choked on that bone.
True. We value our liberty in Novigrad, and we know how to fight for it.
The scholars especially.
The sword is not the only weapon. Do not forget, architects from our academy designed the city walls. Walls no war machine has ever crumbled.
Not a place I'd ever expect to find a scholar. Take it you're fleeing the war?
Quite the opposite. Chasing it. I'm headed for the front.
Tired of life?
I seek knowledge, which I value more than life itself. I've a thirst no dusty old tomes can quench. I wish to see the Nilfgaardian invasion with my own eyes, understand it, and record it all in my chronicle, my magnum opus.
All right.
Interesting. We need somebody to describe war, what it's really like. Not colorful banners and generals making moving speeches, but rape, violence, and thoughtless cruelty.
Ah, I see you lack the polish of the academy. Rape and cruelty are details of no import to the war's course. Trinkets on the garment of conflict, one might say.
Tell that to the people whose houses burned down. Gotta go. So long.
A moment, Witcher. You strike me as a man of the world. Are you familiar with Gwent?
No, and I don't have time to learn.
Gwent.
But the rules are quite simple. Come, let's play.
Why not?
Splendid. Here's how it's done.
I'm bad at Gwent, but it's super popular. It's popular enough to get 2 spin-off games for The Witcher. I'm still winning. Oh. I don't think I've ever won in a tutorial even before. I've never won a hand to Gwen.
Well, you've a knack for this game. If you ever find yourself in Oxenfurt and wish to play a true master, ask for Stepan. A simple innkeep by trade, but a true maestro when it comes to Gwent.
I'll remember that. Thanks.
Alright, I may have to pause for a moment because I do. Holy shit, words are hard. I would like to grab ice for my beverage, so I will pause for just a moment. I'll be back. And I have returned. Talk to the last table. Encontro them.
Looking for a woman.
Like everyone.
Not like everyone. And not just any woman. Mine smells of lilac and gooseberries, dresses in black and white.
2 schnapsies. It'll lift your spirits.
Finding her, that'll lift my spirits.
You look haggard. It's just a few drops to improve your mood. A little schnapsies never hurt a soul.
Can we cut to the chase? You seen her or not?
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
Never mentioned her name.
Yet you described her perfectly. And once I hear something, I never forget. Can't help it.
What do you do? Who are you?
A mangy vagrant. Gaunter Odin, at your service.
Vagrant. That a profession now?
Once a merchant of mirrors. The madding crowd dubbed me Master Mirror, or the Man of Glass.
I may have to stop in a little bit, considering I have to wake up in 8 hours.
How do you know Yennefer?
What a question. Master Dandelion's ballads, of course. The only way a humble merchant might hope to rub up against greatness. Unless, that is, he's as lucky as I am.
And runs into a very patient witcher.
It's a Geralt of Rivia himself. The Butcher of Blaviken.
What do you do? Who are you?
A mangy...
Vagrant. That a Recognize me from Master Dandelion's ballads too?
To your health.
Dandelion, that's it.
You seen Yennefer?
Deepest apologies, but I must ask, is this about love?
None of your business.
Yes. As a vagrant, I deserve no
Alright,
explanation.
one more time. I'm gonna step away
What do
for
you
just
know?
a couple minutes.
Tell me.
I'll be
Before
back.
you appeared, it never occurred to me that might have been Yennefer. Who would have thought?
Get to the point.
An Nilfgaardian scout from the local garrison saw her.
Where?
At their camp. She rode in there. Dark of night. Black and white. Gooseberries and... Yes, I know. Had a terse exchange with the garrison commander and raced off.
Where to?
I'm not omniscient. Ask at the garrison.
Thanks.
We men of the road must stick together. Perhaps one day I'll be in trouble and you'll be nearby to help.
And I am back. I must have missed some dialogue. Oh, gross. Why am I asking Nilfgaardians about anything? That's not... Oh, boy.
Done drinking?
Mm-hmm.
Then fuck off.
Don't want your kind here.
Better round up someone else to help. 3 of you don't stand a chance against me.
What? I could fuck you up by myself.
If I had a bag over my head and my hands tied behind... Actually, no, not even then.
Chet, Lesh, back off. I'll teach this vagrant a lesson. Man on freak.
Son of
Okay, this is killing me. It's not.
Nice meeting you.
Okay, that's how that works. I'm a fucking hour in and I've barely finished the tutorial. With a whole bunch more tutorial to go. Oh, okay. Whew, I think I'm gonna call this one a night for now, so... Oh... And we're just gonna delete. Oh shit. Ah, fuck off. Gonna delete all these from 2 years ago because I have not touched the game since then, and I don't know what anything was. Which is almost 2 years to the date. There you go, Lilac and Gooseberries, new manual save slot. And with that, I'm gonna call this a night. I'll probably do another stream sometime soon, or I'll just forget about it. Honestly. And oh, can I? Oh God, what did I do? Oh, I don't know how to manage this stuff. Oh shit, that's not right. Okay. Turn off broadcast. What? Oh, I can't. That's dumb. Alright. I gotta say sup, nerds. Alright. Later.